Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Scorpio 2013, your astrology year ahead forecast. Scorpio, this is a powerful year for you. Saturn is in your sign. The North Node, the direction in life we need to go in, is in Scorpio. The eclipses are in Scorpio. So we can see that this is a very powerful transitional year of change for you. Now, Saturn being in your own sign is restructuring you on an inner being level. So from the inside out, you are being restructured. And the outer world will reflect the inner changes going on inside. With Saturn in Scorpio, Saturn is saying to you, who are you? Who are you really? And are you living your life based on your needs and terms, or are you living your life based on what other people want from you or what other people think you should be and do? So Saturn is grooming you and working with you to help you discover truly who you are and move from that place of authentic selfhood, the authentic self. Now Pluto, powerful Pluto, your ruling planet, and is in harmonious energy flow with Saturn in 2013, which is very good because Saturn is sextiling Pluto. That's a harmonious, supportive aspect that creates opportunity. And Pluto is in the area of your life that has to do with how you think, how you communicate, how you talk to yourself. The self-talk. Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it sarcastic? Is it critical? Or do you look to find the gold in others? Do you look to see the glass is half full? Do you look to see the positive in self and others? Pluto is evolutionizing your mind and how your mind works so that your mind is working for you. You are unlearning all the false beliefs about yourself. You are unlearning all the things that aren't true about you. And Pluto and Saturn are helping you do that because Pluto is evolutionizing your attitudes, your beliefs, your ideas about yourself, your ideas about the world, your ideas about who you are, who you're supposed to be. And remember, it comes down to our authentic self. The whole reason we're here is to spiritually evolve. And whatever we're doing, it needs to be for the soul self first. God, creator, soul. And so if you're doing what's right for you and what's right for your soul, then you will feel good about it. You'll feel this sense of peace within. If you're following some false belief that isn't right for you, then you'll find that what you're trying to create is not working. It's not working as well as it could be. Now, there's one cycle here that is really important in 2013, and that's from January 30th through February 18th, all the planets are direct. That means you can ride the wave. If you want to start a business, start a relationship, move, go back to school, teach, anything you want to be doing that you've been thinking about doing, January 30th through February 18th is an excellent time to do it because it's the one time of the year that all the planets are direct. And so when you start something when all the planets are direct, the momentum carries you through the year till 2014. So take advantage of this. Now Saturn is in Scorpio all the way up to 12 degrees until February 18th. So those Scorpios born between October 23rd and November 2nd are going to be feeling Saturn the most greatly first half of this year. Then the second half of this year on July 7th, Saturn is direct. And then from July 7th till January 2014, Saturn gets all the way up to 20 degrees Scorpio. So those Scorpios born from November 2nd through November 10th, second half of 2013, will really be feeling Saturn in your sign. Okay, so First half of the year, October 23rd through November 2nd. Second half of the year, July 7th on till the end of 2013, November 2nd through November 10th, babies born that time will be feeling Saturn most greatly. And, you know, Saturn is powerful. Saturn is the teacher's teacher, but Saturn is the one that gets us to where we want to be. Saturn is the one, he is the supreme builder. She is the supreme builder. She is the master teacher and judge. And so Saturn is growing you and grooming you and restructuring you from the inside out, because it's real growth. And that's why we're here. We're here to change and grow. It's all about evolving. Spiritual evolution, not ego evolution, spiritual evolution. And so strive to gain a new perspective into your psychology this year. You know, your inner self is regenerating. Make a commitment to yourself, okay? It's very important that you marry yourself, you commit to yourself and say, I am going to improve this, or I am going to improve XYZ. And as you strive towards that, you will see the rewards, because Saturn rewards hard work. Saturn rewards discipline, perseverance, patience, striving, tenacity. And you can do this. And so Saturn is grooming you. Saturn is working with you. Now, Pluto and Uranus are continuing their face-off in 2014 through 2015. And there's two powerful dates in here with Uranus and Pluto squaring off. The first one is May 21st, 2013, and the second one is November 1st, 2013. Uranus is in the area of your life that has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your diet, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, how you work. And Uranus is in there revolutionizing this part of your life. So what you want to do is you're trying to make changes where you feel less controlled by work or the job, less oppressed or binded to the work or the job. So in 2013, you're working to make breakthroughs in this area of how you work and your responsibility to your work. So 2013 is going to be a year where you revolutionize how you work, and so that you have more freedom. That's what this is about, freedom. So Pluto and Uranus are revolutionizing and evolutionizing you to look at, maybe there's some false beliefs around how you need to work, or how you've been working, or who you've been working with. What changes can you make so that you work less and make more life? You work less and make more money. You work less and make more freedom for yourself. That's going to be a major theme for you, Scorpio, in 2013, where you're really looking at how you work and how you can evolutionize and revolutionize your work so that you're creating more of the life you truly desire, which is more freedom, more time for yourself, because you really need it, because you're growing so much from the inside with Saturn in Scorpio, the North Node in Scorpio. And then we have the eclipses. So we have the first lunar eclipse on October 25th at 6 degrees Scorpio. So eclipses are the most powerful transit we can experience. They herald major endings and beginnings. So they eclipse what no longer serves you. Now, part of the challenge when you're a fixed sign, and the fixed signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Fixed signs don't like to change unless they want to change. And Scorpios, you take a really long time to change. You're like Taurus. You know, it's like you hang on and hang on and hang on and hang on until you finally say, okay, it's time to let this go. And so eclipses don't allow you to do that. So you're growing really fast. So if you're experiencing the pain from the growth, just know that it's real growth. The whole reason we're here is to grow and expand consciousness. That's what the ascension is. The ascension is using 100% of our consciousness, no longer being unconscious to what's happening to us, no longer being blindsided by what's happening to us, being consciously aware of what we are creating. You are the master creator. You can create what you desire, but it is going to require you to change and grow. And so the eclipses are requiring this of you, because the eclipse is in your sign, which is you. And it's all about you creating new beginnings, creating fresh starts, changing your appearance, changing your outlook on life, taking care of your physical body, taking good care of yourself, practicing extreme self-care. And then the next eclipse is in Taurus. It's a solar eclipse on May 10th at 20 degrees Taurus in your relationship sector. What changes do you need to make in your relationships? Are your relationships working for you? Not just your husband or your wife or the person you live with or the person you're coupled to, but your business partnerships, where you have, deep connections, profound connections. What changes need to be made there? Do you need to end a relationship? Okay, remember, eclipses, endings and beginnings. When something ends, something begins. It's the circle of life. Nothing just stops and ends. We're always beginning. And remember, the most important relationship you're having is with self, because self is your higher self and your soul self, and it's the God stuff of you. And that's the real marriage. That's why we're here, to spiritually merge with our higher self, the mighty I Am Presence, and be that I Am Presence. Be that I Am Presence in embodiment. You have Saturn in the I Am part of your chart. You have the eclipses, the Scorpio eclipses in the I Am part of your chart. You have the North Node in the I Am part of your chart. So you are merging with your I Am Presence, and that I Am Presence is kicking the ego out. The I Am Presence is saying, no, you cannot partake of that. It is no longer holy. If it is not holy, then it's not. What business does it have with you? And that includes gossiping, jealousy, manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays, power struggles, all of the lower negative ego emotions you are being cleansed of that no longer serve your highest good. And that may include a relationship that's not serving you. Now, if you haven't been in a relationship, the eclipse will bring you a relationship, as long as it doesn't take away from the work you're doing on the inner, as long as it doesn't take away the work you're doing with Saturn. Because Saturn is chief here. She is the mother here of the universe. And she is saying, you're with me now, and we are doing a beauty makeover from the inside out. Then we have a lunar eclipse on May 25th. So we have 3 eclipses, one in a row. And the third one is another lunar eclipse. So we have a lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. May 25th at 4 degrees Sagittarius. And this is in your value sector. This is in your resource sector. So this is the last one in there, but it is waking you up, because you're like, okay, who am I? What do I want in relationship? And what truly matters to me? This is what you're going to be looking at deeply in late spring, summer. And it's good, because when we get clear with what we want, we can attract it. When we're wishy-washy, we can't attract. We just attract the same. And so the universe is always matching our vibration. It's always matching whatever we're broadcasting, our signature, whatever our energy is. Are we positive or negative? If we're negative, we attract negative. That's the universe. That's how the universe works. Okay, and so then we have a lunar eclipse, October 18th at 26 degrees Aries. And this is activating the area of your life that has to do with your lifestyle, your work. So, see, there's a lot of themes running here with you this year. And then the final eclipse is in Scorpio, at the Scorpio time. So November is going to be powerful, because it is accelerating you, it is growing you, it is stretching you. And yes, it can be uncomfortable at times. Growth is, because it's real growth. You're growing, you're shedding the snake skin, you're shedding the layers that are no longer you. It's just your ego is attached to that false identity, and you are becoming the diamond. When we chip away at the diamond, right, we chip away the layers that are blocking the light. But when that diamond is cut beautifully, what happens? It reflects beautiful, brilliant light. And that's what you're doing, Scorpio. The final eclipse will be at happy birthday time, November 3rd, at 12 degrees Scorpio, right there in that area of that I am me, I am this, I am fill in the blank. I am my mighty I Am Presence, and I am here to live my best life. And so you are going to be focusing on this in 2013, when you're really looking at, what can I change with me to create the life I want? You really want more freedom. Whatever you think you want, you really want more freedom. And that freedom comes from restructuring your work, how you're working, so that you are having more time for yourself, because you really need that. You may not be aware of that. You may think it's a relationship, but it's really the relationship you're having with you. Okay, really having time for you, more rest time, more play time, more social activity time, more quiet time, more meditation time. It's time for you that you truly are seeking. And it's important. And, so know that you want to be free from the excessive demands of other people. That's really what you want, whether it's a boss, relatives, a partner, friends. That's what you want, Scorpio, and you can do it. You are powerful, and you are capable of anything you put your heart and your mind into, your emotions and your mind into. Now, Neptune is in the area of your life that has to do with romance and true love, and that continues all the way through 2013. And those early degree Scorpios are really in harmonious energy flow with Neptune is trining you October 23rd to October 30th babies have Neptune work in the love sector for you. And Neptune is bringing romance, okay? So you are going to be so busy in 2013. And romance is on the table, changes at work are on the table, freedom is on the table, working on yourself. All of these things are major areas for you in 2013. Now, the only thing I would say about Neptune is, see him or her for who she is and not who you want them to be. Because with Neptune, wherever Neptune is where we can be fooled, and we always project with Neptune. Oh, he's my twin flame, isn't he wonderful? No, he is a liar and he's married. He didn't tell you that part, did he? And so pay attention to your gut instincts. You're very strong there. You have strong gut instinct. Because just because someone is romancing us and telling us sweet things, you really need to make sure they are who they say they are. That's the only drawback with Neptune. It's a pretty big one though, isn't it? So just pay attention. Now Jupiter is working for you. Jupiter, for the first half of the year, is still in that area of your sexuality, bringing opportunities there for intimacy, great sex, money from other people, money from your partner who you're coupled with, your husband, your wife, who you are living with. It's increasing their resources, and so this is awesome, okay? Because this brings more resources to you. It brings great opportunity for intimacy and sexual exploration, and it's an area that you excel in. And then Jupiter moves in the second half of the year to a sister sign, Cancer, harmonious energy flow with you. And that trines the Scorpios, okay? So Jupiter is working for you in 2013, especially June 25th on, because Jupiter then moves into the area of your life that has to do with travel. So you're going to have opportunities to travel. And so you really want to work the freedom thing with the work so that June 25th on, when you get an opportunity to travel, you can jump on that plane and go. Because you will have opportunities to travel June 25th till July of 2014, because Jupiter is in the area of your life that has to do with expansion of consciousness, freedom, your spirituality, long distance travel, your beliefs, higher education. So you might be thinking about going back to school, you might be thinking about teaching, you might be thinking about traveling for work, but also traveling for work and fun, traveling for fun and work and romance, right? Because you get the romance thing going on there. So you could be, having some really exciting relationships in 2013. And so you want to use the first half of this year to really structure your work and your life in a way where it allows you to have more freedom to travel and freedom to explore who you are, discovering yourself. And one of the ways we do that is go to other parts of the world and see ourselves in that part of the world, and that's how we discover new aspects of self. It's really profound and exciting for you. And okay, so I think that is as much as I want to cover for you. Now, one of the things I'm sensing and seeing in 2013, which is really good when I look out through 2013, because I've run the transits all the way till 2014, is it's going to be less intense in 2013 than it was in 2012. And that's good news for all of us, because I think 2012 was so intense, and we've all grown so much And this is a big growth year for you. However, remember now, Pluto and Saturn are sextiling. They're in harmonious energy flow. The Libras didn't have that. And none of us had that. You know, as Pluto and Uranus faced off last year, Saturn was in Libra, which was also, you know, adding to the mix. Well, now Saturn's in Scorpio, harmonizing with Pluto, creating resources for you, the resources to travel, the resources to change your job, the way you work, so that you have more time for yourself, more freedom. And that's really what you're seeking, is freedom in 2013. Now, I see the astrology giving the power back to the individual. So remember that, because Uranus is revolutionizing the world. And Uranus is in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars, your ancient ruler, is direct all year and is giving the power back to you. So you have so much more power than you may realize. But you have the power to change your life. You have the power to go for you want. Go for what you want. Another interesting energy in 2013 is the goddess energy is going to be strong in 2013. It was strong in 2012. It's going to be even stronger in 2013. The asteroids are really speaking up, and I'll speak about that in the monthlies. But we have 5 eclipses in 2013, and 3 of them are lunar. That's the feminine energy. So what Cosmos is saying, what the message here is we want to balance our male and female sides. Women are feminine on the outside, masculine on the inside. Men are masculine on the outside and feminine on the inside. So we want to balance our female strength with our male assertiveness in 2013. That's the strategy. Uranus in Aries is saying go for it. Go for what you want. Create that freedom on the job. Create that freedom so you can do more of what you want. Pluto is all about power. Pluto is, you know, evolutionizing how you think, your perception, your intellect, your attitudes and beliefs. Make them work for you. Don't let your limiting beliefs hold you back. Okay? Saturn is your authority. Wherever Saturn is where we are to own our authority. And for you, it's in your sign. Saturn is saying, trust your gut instinct. Trust your inner being. And own your authority. Don't give your authority away to anyone. Okay? We can listen to other people. We can take counsel from other people. We can allow experts to teach us and coach us and consult with us. But you are the final authority of your life. Trust your gut instinct. They will not fail you. You are evolving. You are ascending. Now, I have 2 free coaching tools that I am giving to everyone here. One is creating and manifesting what you desire in 2013, because we create our reality through our thoughts and feelings. And 7 steps to creating your heart's desire. The links are below. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, Scorpio. Thank you for liking and sharing my podcast. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for feeding back on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. It's great to hear from you. Thank you to all my clients. I appreciate you. And if you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your transits in 2013, or you're interested in coaching, the links are below. It's very easy. You go to my astrology page. You choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want. And we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Scorpio, keep looking up.